ideologies and teaching them all these self-hate, teaching them everything that when we try to educate them, it becomes conflict, because I can bear witness. I've had my children do it to me at times. Well, my teacher said, but your teacher's wrong.
Right. That's right.
So I had, and my wife had to pull our daughters out of that school and rearrange it and put them in a school that we know that's best for us. The sad part is, as men, we only give our children 30 minutes per day. That's half the time of the women. And then we wonder why, when we see our children, they don't seem and they don't function like there was a man figure around, because we're not giving up enough time for them.
Right.
I get it, brothers. We have to work. We're the maintainers. We're the providers of our family. So we're away from the home, but that's where we cover down for one another. Yo, Brother Chamikas, I got to work this week. Yo, what's your schedule like? Oh, man, send them my way. I got them. Right. Brother Hannibal, yo, I got to work this week. Send them my way. I got them. What are you working with them? I'm working on this. Perfect. I'll keep that same curriculum going. I'll keep that same study going. Hold on. What you doing on that video game? You know your father wouldn't let you play on that game until you finished your work.
That's right.
And before you get on the game, we got to do some other things too, because I want to make sure that you understand your hands feel comfortable in that dirt. And you know that's the root where you come from.
Right. Yes, sir.
We talked about communities and operations for the men to speak in, operations for the women to speak in. I thank Allah, who came in the person of Master Fard Muhammad, for wanting that for us.
Yes, sir.
That in the 1930s, he would establish two separate entities within the Nation of Islam.
That's right.
One is called the FOI, Fruit of Islam. It's a man's only meeting.
Yes, sir.
Where we as men can come in on Mondays at 7:30. And we speak man talk.
Yes, sir.
All right.
I can't say what we talk about because we got women in the room. So we speak on man talk.
Right.
So that when we walk out of there, we know how to conduct ourselves as men.
Yes,
Right.
sir. Yes,
We're
sir.
able to get things off of our chest of the things that are going on in the world, so we know I'm not the only one going through that. Nah, brother, I went through that today too. Then he established on Saturday MGT, Muslim Girls in Training, in General Civilization class. The women's only class.
Right.
That's where our sisters are coming from.
Right.
See, we get 2 hours. Sister Kat, how much time y'all get?
4.
Wow. A nation cannot rise no higher than a woman.
Say it again,
Right.
brother.
That's right.
We are taught in the Nation of Islam that 75% of the work is with the woman. So if you look at that already, they're giving 2 times the time we're giving as men. Oh, y'all missed that. There was an argument one day, phrase it. There was a discussion.
Okay.
And the question was, does the man control the woman or does he control the environment? Now when y'all get home, have that conversation, see how your wife responds to it. And it was an ongoing debate. But the conclusion came to this: we as men do not control the woman.
That's right.
We control the environment in which the woman functions out of. Because if we control that 25% that represents the other 75%, that gives you 100%. But that 75% is her creative genius and her producing the future of our generation. So what you are looking at today, you're looking at an example of what God is showing us through these women.
Right.
They're not perfect.
Nope.
Well,
Right? But the most honorable Elijah Muhammad, he said he's not perfect. But he said, I am perfect enough for you.
Say it again, brother.
I am perfect enough for you. We are striving as a nation to be an example for our people.
Wow.
I was talking to Brother Baba and I was talking to somebody. Now you got me trying to think who it was now. But I was informing the brother that the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan has a home here in Phoenix. Did you all know that? On the south side. That's where I grew up at. And not just anywhere on the south side, it's in Park South, which is ranked number 2 a couple years ago in homicide. He got a mansion in the hood as an example of what each and every one of us can have in our own community.
Right.
Oh, brothers and sisters, excuse me. Excuse me. I'm just a little excited.
It's all good.
I'm excited because today's a day that we get to come together. You got organizations coming together, and this is what the enemy don't want to see.
Right.
Do you know? And do you know what the enemy would do if they walk in right now and saw us together? It would be like Denzel Washington. I'm putting cases on all y'all. Because they know by us coming together and us speaking together and us actually working together like we should, us actually putting our ego aside, forget whatever religion, organization you are, but us coming together as a black man and a black woman first.
Right.
Come on.
Us coming together thinking about our children first, what we can really produce here in Phoenix. They fear the rise of a Messiah. And as my brother Tremika's mentioned, that Jesus figure we're talking about lives in each and every one of us. That represents the body of Christ. The Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan says, family is the essence of the nation. When you neglect your family, you have neglected the nation. When you uphold your family and look out for your family, you are looking out for the nation. Well, one way we look out for our family is this. My dear sisters, next time Allah blesses you, God blesses you to have a beautiful child in your womb, I want you to contact my dear sister Fatima. Because I'm tired of us going inside of these hospitals and being mistreated, and you have fear of coming out.
Right.
But our dear sister Fatima, who I thank Allah, who my gosh, she's amazing. See, you hear these sisters right here, they know. She's so patient. And she does home births. She will come to your home and take you through the whole process. And once she's finished, it's such a different experience that you're like, why was I going to the hospital in the first place?
That's right. That's right.
And she's a sister.
That's right.
And she's great at what she does. So now that's how we used to give birth once upon a time.
That's right.
This whole hospital experience has become nothing but a money maker. And when your insurance is up, they're kicking you out. I don't want to take too much time. I know I've probably been going for a minute. So I'm going to hit 2 quick points. 3. I'm going to keep it at 3. I'm going to try. Inshallah.
Try inshallah. That's right, brother. Inshallah.
Brother Tremika's brought up being a supremacist. The Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan at the monumental address, the criterion of July 4th, 2020, he talked about being racist. Because we take that word as such a negative thing all the time. I want to bring some positive to it for you. How do you bring positive to racism? I'm not talking about racism. I'm talking being a racist. He said you have a racist is someone who focuses directly on one particular thing. And he said, I'm a violinist. Then you have pianist. And he said, I love black people. So I am a racist because I put my focus first into us. Before we can go and help others, we must first lift ourselves up.
That's right.
What's one way we lift ourselves up? Supporting grassroots.
That's right. That's right.
Off top.
Yes, sir.
How do we have a black-owned business that supports our books?
Come on, brother.
And we're ordering them on Amazon.
Come on, brother.
Come on.
That's real.
Then we support Bilal.
Say it.
And we support our Black Father Committee.
That's right.
Every brother in here should be part of that committee.
Come on. Come on.
Every brother.
That's right.
That's right.
Then we support the local organizing committee. Every person in here should be part. There should we are not part of.
That's
Right.
That when we lean on each other, we know you can go to your community and bring it in. Man, hold on. Let me go back to the savage days for a moment. Let me just run it back to the savage days for a moment.
Okay.
When I was 18, 19, 17, 18, 19,
Be careful.
we used to go to the Buzz.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Got him. And I might go with a couple of my boys, but I was always part of different cliques. And then some Fridays, some Saturdays, all my cliques would come together. And we'll show up to the club 20, 40, 50 deep. Those days I talked the most trash, I ain't gonna lie. I was talking trash then. I didn't know then that Allah and God was showing me how to work as a unit.
Come on.
That I was already comfortable reaching out to different communities and bringing us together as Brother Bilal has done today.
Come on.
That's the different experiences we have. But thing is, we get focused only on our set. What am I doing? What are we doing? No. That we ain't just you and me. That we is us.
Right.
What are we and us doing today?
Come on, brother.
All right, these are my last 12 points. My dear brother Nuri Muhammad said, a good relationship will bring out the best in you and make you youthful. Some of y'all aging right now, huh? He said, a bad relationship will bring out the worst in you and age you prematurely. Our brother Barack Obama aged real quickly in that first term election.
Yes, he did.
If you look at us as a community, when you're doing what you love, and you're building the right relationship, as my brother Baba was mentioning earlier about traveling and going on vacation, when you're doing what you love, it's not work no more. When you love your people and you're out there with your people and you're helping to build your people up and they're helping to build you up, that's death lifting up life and life lifting up death. You are no longer dying, but you're regenerating to a youthful youth. So I want to close out on this part right here as we get ready to go into the next part of our program. What will your legacy be? We don't work to create a legacy, but the work we're doing today will indicate how we're remembered tomorrow.
Right.
So depending on how active we are, how much energy we putting into it, when people speak of you, when people come to your funeral, because we all will have one.
Yeah.
Outside of them lying about how much they loved you. Oh, y'all don't know anything about that? You ain't been one of like, man, he didn't even rock with you. How will people really remember you? How will you live on beyond the grave? Will you live on by the impact you had on someone? That when they move on in their life, they're able to say, oh, Brother Tremicus taught me that. Sister Michelle taught me that. Brother Bilal taught me that. Brother True taught me that. I'm not doing nothing new. I'm just following in the steps that I committed myself to do, that they asked me to promise to do. So today, let's make a commitment that today and today moving forward, we will do better communicating with each other. We'll do better holding each other accountable. We'll do better working together. We'll do better removing the evil. We'll do better removing the arrogance. We'll do better removing the self-entitlement. And we'll be better brothers and sisters. Understanding that even though we may have disagreements, but when we step out in public, the enemy will never know. Never know.
Is definitely on fire. It's glowing. It's definitely glowing. Man, give it up for Brother Hannibal Muhammad one more time. And I know I said we was almost done, which we are. We're definitely almost done. But I see we do have another one of our guest speakers in here as well. So Brother Hannibal is not going to close it out. We're actually going to close it out with Freeze TV, who is a legend in the Arizona community, period, when it comes to hip hop.